Ghost Whispers ASMR, and I think this is maybe a bit of a selfish video. I feel like I need this video just to talk, just a whisper ramble. Yeah, I was sitting and I wanted to just turn the camera on and talk and connect with you guys, give you guys some content. I'm really enjoying bringing you guys content, and if you ever have any video ideas that you would like me to try out or you would like me to give a shot at, please leave them in the comments. I would love some video ideas from you guys. I like connecting with you. I love reading your comments. I do try and reply to all of the comments that I get, because there isn't a lot of them right now at this point, so I feel like I can keep up with the replies for most of them. And yeah, I'm just enjoying bringing you guys content. So yeah, I guess this is going to be a ramble. So obviously the festive period has just finished, Christmas and New Year, and I had a fantastic Christmas. I was meant to go to my auntie's, but all of them were really ill. There's a flu going around my city at the moment. I think I may have it just now. I'm not really sure. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm fairly tired. I haven't slept well the last couple of nights just because I've been feeling a little bit off, which was another reason I wanted to make this video. I just wanted to have something to focus on. So yeah, I was meant to go to my auntie's, but everyone was ill, so it just ended up being me and my mum, which was really nice. We ate lots of food, we watched TV, we played some board games. Well, we didn't play board games, we played jacks, which is where you throw the ball in the air, you pick up a little metal spiky thing and you catch it again. I've not done it justice explaining that. It is good fun. Me and my mum play it all the time. And yeah, it was just chill. Then I went down to my friend's house, the collective that I'm in for rapping, called Culture Clan, based in Scotland. I went down to the flat that they all stay in, and we had a little party, which was nice. We played card games, sat around, chatted, played guitar, listened to some music. It was really nice. They say that friends are the family of the 21st century, and it was really nice to see all of my friends on Christmas Day. And then, yeah, that little period between Christmas Day and New Year's, it was fairly quiet, very chilled, very relaxed. Did a lot of sleeping, which I hope I can get back to soon in the future. Yeah, and I had a gig on the 30th of December. That was great fun. Gig went well, crowd was very receptive, it was really busy. And stayed out for a little bit after with some of my friends that came down to watch, which was really nice. And then my gig on New Year's was not the one, unfortunately. We played at a bar in Glasgow, a new bar that just opened up, and they had undersold the tickets extremely. The place was very empty. The crowd weren't receptive to the gig at all, even though we were, by our standards, we were playing fairly well. I say we played very well. But yeah, the crowd just weren't that receptive. It was a bit awkward. There was a guy there that was trying to, he had a best bad dad joke competition, which was awkward. He tried to force a dance off, which went down like an absolute lead balloon. That was so awkward. My bassist partner actually got up and took part in the dance off. So they and the guy that they were against were actually, they're both really good dancers. But, after a couple of minutes, this guy was just like, oh, just keep on going. So they were kind of like, what do we do? So yeah, that was a bit awkward. And then again, he brought said like, oh yeah, my colleague is in the back, and it's his birthday, will you sing happy birthday? And everyone was like, yeah, sure. So he was like, okay, I'll go get him. He came out and he was holding a balloon that he'd drawn a face on and put like a party hat on. Yeah, extremely painful. And, everyone just kind of like awkwardly sang happy birthday to this balloon. It was super awkward. Yeah, it just wasn't great because we had a residency all the way through December at the Hilton, which was unbelievable. There was between 280 and 300 people a night there, all dressed to the nines, great gigs, everyone just absolutely loved it, nothing but good feedback, dance floor full all night. So to go from that to this, ending the year on a little bit of a dulcet tone, it wasn't great. But gig's a gig at the end of the day, and there will be more in future. So looking forward to the gigs that 2023 has to offer me. So yeah, I again went down to see the Culture Clan boys. Afterwards I got back to Edinburgh about 2 in the morning, drove straight to theirs, and partied till about 4:30 or something. I was actually sober. I was just on the DJ decks, cranking out some tunes. I used to do DJing as a hobby years and years ago. I find it really good fun. I'm no good. I'm absolutely rubbish at DJing, but I always enjoy doing it. So yeah, on the first of the year, I was super, super tired. Yeah, but it was a good time. And then since then, I've been busy with gigs. Start of the year, I've had 2 gigs this week. I've got another gig tomorrow, well, depending on when this comes out. I've had a gig on the 3rd, the 5th, I've got a gig on the 7th, and I'm playing a wedding fair on the 8th with one of my wedding bands, which I'm looking forward to. Not looking forward to the early start. It is in Glasgow, it's about an hour and a bit drive for me, and we need to be there at 10:30, which to some of you watching, I understand that waking up at 9 AM isn't a big problem. But for a working musician, our body clocks are not on that time. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get up super early. Not stoked about that, but stoked about playing the wedding fair. And excited to get some new bookings through the door, hopefully, for this year. I have a trip to Paris planned at the end of the month to see my friend who lives there. Super excited because I get to parler français with some French people, which is super exciting. As some of you may know from my previous videos, je peux parler un peu français, peu de français. J'aime parler de français. And I get to do that, which is going to be great fun. I'm going to go to a play where I'll understand very little of it. We're going to go out, we're going to see the sights, we're going to hit up 7e arrondissement, which is where Eiffel Tower is, the Louvre, Champs-Élysées, Arc de Triomphe. All of those places are literally like 10 to 15 minute walk from where I'm staying, and where my friend stays also. I got a hostel like around the corner from his house. So super excited for that. Just need to get away. I feel like I just need to get away I'm only going for a couple of days, but yeah, Edinburgh is a beautiful city. I love it to pieces. I really do. I've lived here my entire life for a reason. I never wanted to leave. But recently, the roads are an absolute mess. In December, January, February, Scotland gets so cold and wet and windy, and I just thought to myself one day, you know what, Johnny, get yourself out here for even if it's for a day or two, just a little circuit breaker. So I'm looking forward to that trip. Book myself a hostel. I don't actually like hostels personally. I fucking hate hostels. Yeah, I really don't like them. It works for some people, it works for a lot of my friends, but for me, I don't enjoy staying in hostels. But my friend lives in a 13-meter squared flat. That's me getting a call. My friend lives in a 13-meter squared flat, which is tiny, and I asked if I could stay with him, and then he told me that fact, and I was like, oh, I'll get a hostel. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm still gonna enjoy my trip. I'm gonna be spending very little time in the hostel. Just every time I've been to a hostel, I've had zero sleep in hostels. Yeah, it happened when I went to Dublin with a few of my friends. The first night we were there, zero. We were in the hostel, there was a party going on, and yeah, it was just a bit rubbish. But that's me. My body is weird with sleep, as is yours because you're on the ASMR channel. I know how we all think my body is fairly weird with sleep, but there's nothing we can do about it. Just need to give our body the best chance of sleep and let it do the rest. I take comfort in knowing that there's actually nothing I can do about sleep. All I need to do is lie there and do nothing, and if sleep comes, fantastic. So that's what I've been up to, basically. And I just wanted to hop on camera and just let you all know, go on a little whisper ramble. I hope you've enjoyed it. Maybe it's helped you go to sleep. If so, fantastic. If not, and you're just getting a taste for it, check out the rest of my channel. There are some great videos on there that will help you sleep, hopefully. Some people have left comments saying that it's helped them get a good night's sleep, so maybe you'll be the same. So yes, feel free to check out the rest of my channel while you're here, and thank you so much for listening to me talk about myself. Let me know in the comments how your festive season has been, what you did for New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, good morning, good afternoon,